Hello and welcome back to another Fashion Report Friday. This is the video series looking at what to do every week to get maximum score on the Fashion Report minigame inside the Gold Saucer. Since patch 4.3's release, it has been realised that the Fashion Report itself has been made a great deal easier to complete. This is to hopefully prevent people from not being able to participate due to class or level or cash shop restrictions. As a result, the Megathread for the Fashion Report on Reddit this week, linked in the description, actually has several different methods, all of which give 100 points this week. Additionally, if you have a 100 score you want to share, you can do so in the comment section below. So without further ado, this week's theme is Airship Pilot, with They Do Nothing for helm slot, Scarf It Down for chest slot, Brace for impact on gloves, and Rouse trousers for legs. Only 4 slots, as you will notice. This is another way they've made it easier. So 100 score then. There's lots of ways to do this, but I did the following because this was actually the cheapest way on my own server Ragnarok to put this together. The helm I chose was the Mithrite Goggles of Crafting. This will give us maximum score without dyes this week. The body I used was the Archaeo Skin Jack Coat of Gathering. You can use the crafting one as well if you like, just dye this snow white dye. The gloves here are the Kiramu braces, dyed soot black dye. And the trousers are the Rami Trousers of Aiming, dyed soot black. So as you may notice, there are some significantly strange changes to the Fashion Report. So the way the Fashion Report now works is like this. You have a list of best in slot items every week that will give you cumulatively 100 score without dyeing them at all, which, as you will see in the Reddit thread, someone actually did, so every gold slot is 10 points. However, you also have a number of alternatives that are not best in slot, but can still get you 100 score if you dye them a certain colour. So these dyes actually add 2 score to the 8 that the alternatives give, which makes 10 anyway, much like the undyed pieces, meaning there are a lot cheaper methods of actually getting maximum score each week without just using the best in slot items, which is an interesting change. This is also applied to colours as well. Instead of there being a pure white or a pure jet black dye being required, instead it will be any black or any white required. And the same goes for other colours. If it's a blue, it can be any blue. If it's a red, it can be any red. And the reason they've done this is rather clear. A lot of people have complained that the cash shop was the only way to make this work properly each week. I'm guilty myself of spending money on the Fashion Report through the cash shop. So after a long rethink, they've made it a lot fairer, which is a really good thing indeed, and hopefully more people get involved with a Fashion Report, as it's a really good way of earning MGP. Remember, each week you only need 80 points in the Fashion Report to get the maximum 60,000 MGP each week. However, if you do get 100 each week, this does add to an invisible cumulative score, but will eventually unlock new items on the NPC Kasumi. The thread will be linked to provide you with all the alternatives you can imagine in the description of this video. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.